little bit chilly when we woke up. It's going to be hot as shit this afternoon. Who will be first? Ronnie. Blue, Chicken, Texas. What up? Outpost. Matthew, what up? Y'all look that way until we get some company. Hillbilly. Coming in here talking like a valley girl. So, live chat, y'all. 5 of you are card carrying communists. I just want you to know that. Posted your drought garden. Hello.
If I was a valley girl, it'd be more like, "Hey."
No, that's
Come on,
more
man.
of a
No.
San Francisco they, not a valley girl. Valley girl is so. Hey is more, San Francisco. I'm just saying.
Like, oh my God.
Right. Oh my God, hillbilly! Look at her butt. It's so big. It's
That
like
is
round.
so
Out.
big.
What up, man?
What up, dude? Smoke break. Fuck it.
Pretty
I'm
much.
burning some shit. Y'all, if you didn't go see my short, shit burns quick, though.
Ohio, what up? I did not see your short. I
I
usually don't
literally,
get the recommendations for your shorts until like 3 days after I've already fucking thumbed them.
oh, 3 days? Mine's more like 3 weeks with you. Fucking ridiculous. Some days, sometimes I can comment on it, and sometimes I cannot. They don't like the inner circle folk.
Uh, yeah, they don't. YouTube doesn't seem to be a fan of people collaborating.
Not on the regular. And especially on topics. What up, Blue Butterfly? Ohio. Especially on topics that they don't agree with getting getting shared out there to the common folk, you know. But anyway, enjoying this kind of dank ass weather before it starts raining, and I'm going out tonight.
Oh yeah, gonna get your hair did, your nails did.
I
Go
mean, I might shave up my face, but put on some clean jeans. But that's about it.
go shake your ass at the club.
I mean, I might could. I might could. No, it's big fights down at the casino. So one of the guys that I train with is making his debut in the fight league. So we got tickets to go see him, and then somehow I'm not sure how, but we got bumped up to VIP. So we got VIP seats, which is super sweet. Which means you get food, booze, but I don't drink like drinks. You get regular drink, soda, water, whatever. Access to the bathroom, like private bathrooms, and you get to hang out with like the ring girls and shit backstage, which is kind of my thing. I know a few of them, so
Look at you.
kind kind of the last hurrah with the guys before I get out of here type thing, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. The fights are always fun. It's always a good time, especially supporting your brothers that you bleed and you sweat with out there in front of fucking tens of thousands of people. I think that arena holds like 20,000, 25,000 people.
Why aren't you up there debuting in front of 20,000 people?
Man, I don't know. Because I never fucking carried through on my dream to do it.
Yeah, don't be a hoe hillbilly. Some things don't wash off.
I know. I'm gonna wrap it up. I know. No, it's not. It's not even one of those nights. It's a guy's night. You know what I mean? Not even worried about the women's scenario. Like I said, except for the ring girls, maybe I'll send the fellas some pictures of me with the ring girls. You know what I mean? It's a thing. That's about it.
John Cook. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing today. I got to go and find me a 19 millimeter socket so I can change out. Well, the goal is to try to change out the CTSs
I got one.
for the fucking Ranger.
19 millimeter.
Yeah.
That's on the bigger side.
That's what she said. I got to change out the coolant temperature sensors. I got both sensors. I got them yesterday. I just got to hopefully switch them out. What up, Edward?
Well, what'd you have? We're not playing Shade Tree Mechanic here, but what happened? You had check engine light come on?
No, when we had the timing belt explode on us, I guess it fucked some shit up, and our sensors have been acting fucked up ever since. Like it takes forever to start. Our gauge cluster doesn't work, so we don't know how hot it is, and then it takes forever. You got to sit there and pump the gas like 100 fucking times to be able to get the gas to be able to even kick that bitch over.
Got it.
Now it doesn't want to do shit. It's not registering the gas, so it's not sitting. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, the fucking sensors, man. They're a tricky son of a bitch. I have one that goes off on my truck for the EGR system, and the EGR system is deleted on that truck. So I hauled a heavy ass trailer. I don't know, 18, 20 miles, something like that. No problem at all. Not a single light comes up. I offload the trailer, start the truck back up, the check engine light's on. Where did you come from? Where are you hiding at? So I got a code reader. It was like $45 on Amazon. Plug that bitch in, and it's the EGR code. And you just run it through, clear it out, boom, bang, you're done. I can't stand a check engine light on. That's like a fucking super pet peeve of mine. Even if it's for something stupid like, oh, your windshield washer needs to be replaced, whatever. Shit drives me crazy. I got to either fix the problem or clear the code if it's something ridiculous.
If I don't have the 19 millimeter, what makes y'all think that I would have all these other alternatives to the 19 millimeter? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. The boy came and took his toolbox a couple months ago. So the only tools that I have around here are the ones. So everything that I need for the lawnmower is in the lawnmower. You know what I mean? The wrenches, the sockets, everything, all the sizes that I need, it stays on the mower. That way, if I have to fix it, boom, everything right there. You know what I
Yep.
It's the same thing. I've got almost all the tools for the truck except for a few, like a 19 millimeter. You know what I mean? I've got the 17 to and the 14 to be able to change the oil and do other little shits in the truck. But I just
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
19.
got tools for the project that I have, and then I
Right.
keep them tools next to that project forever.
Even in a standard, like standard, I'm saying socket set. You know what I mean? 19 millimeter is not in the box. Like I have one that's got 1/4 inch and 3/8 with every socket you could think of, but it stops at 18.
Yep.
I have a whole nother kit that's got 19 to fucking 30, 31 or some crazy number. And then I've got a couple of specialty ones, like you said, that I've come along with where I've had to do wheel hubs or something of that sort, where it's like a specialty socket with the lock things on it. Or I got all kinds of them. I've owned a bunch of vehicles. Like you say, you pick up the tool that you need for the job. And then before you know it, over the years, you got 1,831 sockets of all varieties, some in multiples because you forgot where you put the one, or that you found the 10 millimeter that you lost 7 years ago because you bought 4 more because you lost that one. And then you find the 10 millimeter. And then somehow they all disappear. And then when you need 10 millimeter, it's gone. You can't find it. You go buy another one.
Ohio says she has a 50 millimeter.
You lying. They don't even make that's aircraft shit. You lying.
I think you might be overcompensating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ohio, I don't even think you could pick up a 50 millimeter. What you talking about?
Right. It weighs more than she does. Turns out now they said it was gonna be raining, man. Them son of a bitches, bro. Like I wish I could be 50% right. I'm gonna cut this tree down. It might take out your house. It might not. We'll see how it goes, you know.
City Prepper, what up?
Yeah.
I noticed that about my yard yesterday. Not the tools, because I'm not a mechanic. I try not to do mechanic shit if I don't have to. But I was going through my shit yesterday. I was like, God damn. I came down here with literally 3 shovels and a couple rakes. And that's it. A couple machetes. Just collecting shit. One tool at a time. I've had to build buildings every fucking where. It's crazy how much you accumulate.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Especially when it's piecework.
Oh, so your husband has a 50 millimeter, not you. How dare you? That's stolen valor, Ohio. Stolen fucking mechanic valor. How dare you?
When the move? Shortly after the house sells. It's going up on the market next week.
What, Monday, right?
Cleaning lady's coming Monday. She just came here. She came here last night to get a quick look at the place. She's coming Monday. I think the realtor's coming either Monday night or sometime Tuesday or Wednesdays, early next week. Yeah. I was warned by 2 people, one yesterday, one the day before, that a couple of other houses that sold in my town similar to this sold in 3 days. They're like under contract. It's like, be ready. And I'm like, I am. Closings still take 30 to 45 days anyway. So even if it went on contract, there's still other shit that has to be
Unless
done.
they want to do a quick close.
Yeah, but even still, yeah, you got to get the inspection done. You got to get the septic pumped and inspected.
I mean, you don't have to.
Well, typically, I mean, well, the septic you have to. That I think is, I don't know if that's state by state, but it's like some Connecticut law. The septic has to get pumped and inspected basically simultaneously.
Lady Smith.
Yeah, and even like let's say, what up, Lady Smith? Let's say I had it emptied today. If I sold the house next week, I would have to pay to have it emptied again for the inspection.
That's what, 250, somewhere in that range.
375, I think, is what we're at
Damn.
for an average. 350, 375.
Life is going to be so much cheaper when you move to America.
All right. And I know I said this before. I don't fucking pray. I don't do that shit. But any good positive thoughts that y'all, because I had this knot in my stomach that something is gonna fucking singe my deal here, and I'm just stressed
Well,
out
that's
about
your negative Nancy. You know what I mean?
it. High blood pressure. They're concerned. They're concerned about my blood pressure, and I was like, just relax. Let me get through this bullshit that I got to get through. And then let's revisit the blood pressure thing, because I'm pretty sure that it'll be fucking way lower when this shit is over with.
Did you tell them that your people constantly criticizing you about being so uptight all the time?
No.
That probably doesn't help. You know what I mean? Just saying.
But I think I might remember something about my people mentioning that I didn't seem as uptight of an asshole lately, because things are more better in my mind than they were. But I smoke a lot of pots, so I mean it could have been just like a dream.
Could be. What up, Kane?
You know,
So,
we were talking about that flower the other day. And I'm not sure I'm a fan of the pre-ground. It burns hella fast.
it does. It does burn really fast. But you're smoking a bowl, right?
Yeah, hella fast.
You just hold the light. You're holding the lighter there too long. That's all it is.
It's almost like firing up some keef. What up, Camel Cole?
Carl.
Like when you're on the keef. Yo, check this out, bro. I forgot I had this, and I found it the other day, so I kept it out. No.
Look at you.
What?
I ain't seen one of those in a long fucking time.
Anybody that knows me is gonna know that this is some bullshit, because I just don't drink water. But anybody that don't know me is gonna be like, oh, he's got a water bottle there floating around in his truck. Oh, clinky clank, what's that? Fuck. And there's a floaty in it. That's not sellable. Nope, that's definitely not sellable.
Just throw it on the floorboard of the truck and nobody ever knows the difference.
Right? Throw it in the toolbox. That's like a keep in the toolbox type thing. And these little dispenser containers fit right up in there. Like peas and carrots.
I don't like the little glass jars because they don't really hold shit. I threw away like 50 of them bitches in the fall because I just didn't know where to fuck to put them.
Yeah, I threw away like fucking 10 of them that I had stacked up here on the top. I bet you they could lower the cost of the product if they lessened the expense of the container.
Oh yeah, if everybody went to that Mylar shit, it'd be way cheaper.
Right. One jar, sell them fucking one the plastic ones or the glass one, whatever. Sell them there as an accessory, and just start doing the bags. Everything in the bag. You put it in your own container. You could drop the price. You'd have less waste, because look at all the waste that you're creating with a jar. And let's be honest, unless you're in your fucking 90s, the product ain't lasting long enough to go stale, to get dry. You know what I mean? I'm here every 2 days. You give me a new jar every like 2.5 days. What What am I doing here?
Damn, it takes you 2.5 days to get through an eighth.
No, I buy a quarter at a time.
A quarter.
Yeah, I've been on it heavy, man, lately. I'm not gonna lie. I've been. If I was an alcoholic, people would be confronting me, telling me shit. You know what I mean?
You're preaching to the choir, man. What are you talking about?
And the thing is, right? Like, I think we're like we are the same, you and I. But I'm saying we, as in like the smokers and the drinkers. When you drink, you slip into that depressed state, or you're drinking because you're depressed. I smoke to keep me going. It's not I'm smoking because I'm sad and depressed and upset or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not trying to escape any reality.
Right.
I'm trying to enhance the reality I've got.
And honestly, like for me, it's to keep up with reality. I got a lot fucking going on. You know some of it you don't, but there's a lot going on. I need to mentally keep up with it. There's so much happening, and without the fucking pot, I can't. I can't. I can't process it the same. I can't fucking keep up with it with the same. I can't handle it the same. It a motherfucking doctor or some fucking psychotherapist is gonna say that, oh, you're just using it to escape. Well, you don't fucking know me, and you don't know how I deal with shit. So
this is like
I know
you guys seen every once in a while I'll go on a little fucking daydream rant. Like there's 10 million things going on inside my head at any given minute. And if I'm not smoking, then it's just a clusterfuck and I get overwhelmed. I'm like, that's too fucking much to think about.
Yeah. And if I'm not smoking, there's certain aspects of my life where I don't smoke. When I'm doing super technical trees or fucking driving the big truck, but I'm thinking, fuck, I can't wait till I'm done with this so I can go fucking smoke. Like needing to go take my fucking Ritalin pill or my fucking Xanax or my fucking whatever the doctor would prescribe. And speaking of doctors, right there for you, Jack. So I guess I'm a little too open with my situation when it came to the medical field, because it was on the paper that I was going through the Big D and Don't Mean Dallas and whatever. Dude, I tell you, like 6 times this doctor asked me about my mental health. Oh, we can put it down. And now they're recording. They're starting to record your visits, right? So they can take better notes. So like 6 times in a matter of, and he would like ask out of nowhere. We'd be talking about something else, and then he would ask it, randomly. And I kept telling him, like, no, I'm good, man. Like, I'm good. Like, this is a good thing for me. So, like, I'm good. I don't need to go talk to nobody. He was like super pressed on like my mental health, I guess, if you will. It was just it was off, man. It felt off.
He was probably trying to push your product, or he's some simp son of a bitch who doesn't understand it. You know what I mean? Some people
didn't
find
seem
separation.
That's the thing, is it didn't seem like organic. Didn't seem like genuinely concerned, like, hey man, I've been through a divorce too, and
Right.
my mind went places like it didn't seem like that kind of shit. Like you said, like maybe pushing a product, or who knows, maybe covering his ass.
It
You know what I
sounds
mean?
like he's trying to give you an excuse to be like, yeah, I've got issues, that he could push this new drug and get a fat ass fucking bonus check.
Yeah, maybe.
What up,
I
man?
didn't like it. I didn't like it.
That's why I say that every time I go to the doctor, the first thing I say is, I don't want pills of any fucking kind. I'm not going to take them. Fix me. I don't want to be, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want a temporary relief. I was like, tell me what the fuck's wrong so we can figure out how to fix it. I'm not here pill shopping. I don't want none of that shit. Just fucking fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I had went and talked to him before about some supplement stuff, and because I was going to try to do it the approved way, see where that route took me, and You know, I didn't like what he had to say. It was a bunch of bullshit, and where they thought levels should be at for a 40-something-year-old man was fucking laughable.
Heavy metal.
You know, so he had asked again this time, same doctor I seen, and he asked, "You taking anything?" I was like, "You know, you taking this, taking anything for that?" Nope, nope. You know, anything else? I was like, "Yeah, actually, I am. I'm taking. You know, fuck it. What do I got to lose? I'm telling this guy. Tell him I'm on this. Tell him how much I'm taking." And he's like, "Whoa." He's like, "Well, I see you didn't go get your blood work done before." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I didn't like what you had to say and the way you had to push it, so I'm just kind of doing my own thing. You know, it is my own life and kind of taking it in my own hands." And of course, he didn't like hearing that. You know what I mean?
Ryan, ain't nobody got time for you today, bro. I'm not gonna block you forever.
What's he saying?
I'm only gonna time you out for 24 hours.
What up,
Come back
man?
tomorrow.
Man,
I got up to see a medical team get shredded in the front yard by the dog.
medical test. That's not good.
What are we talking about, y'all? My ladies are looking good. I need to go ahead and start pinning down some branches today, getting my shit spread out. I got a
Nice.
couple that are getting. I've had 6 inches of growth over the last 2 or 3 days.
Damn, for real.
Because I was waiting on this one. I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and wait till it tucks underneath the tomato cage. It's already 4 inches taller than the line that I was waiting on it for. So,
Damn.
yeah, the thing's moving.
Nice. Oh yeah.
So far, everything's looking pretty not bad. Everything I've planted has popped.
All it takes is some moisture and then some sunshine.
We got some nice soaking rain last night. So today I'll probably go back over to the movie theater. I can't drive the truck in the yard because everything got rained on last night. But I do need to go ahead and rake up the movie theater one more time today. Like I said, work on the truck later on. That's really the only thing I got on my agenda.
Yep. So what do you got to do? Go buy that socket.
Say what?
You got to go buy that socket.
Yeah. I got a hold of my buddy and asked if he had one. He said he might have one, but he's not available until Monday because he's out of town. So I was like, well, I don't. What up, man? So, yeah. Say I'm going to need it anyway. I'll add it to the truck box. Ain't going to be more, what, $6, $7?
Who knows, man? What used to be $6 or $7 is now like 14 or $15.
I might have to get depends. I might have to get the ratchet too.
Depends what store you go to.
Napa. Always Napa.
I think they sell by the socket.
Yeah, they got the individuals.
Yeah, I think at least ours does. I mean, and even some parts stores, man, you can like for free use the toolkit or something. Like
Yeah, they got the tool rental program, but it's only for big shit, like switching out ball bearings. You know what I mean? Torque wrenches, the spring compressors. Shit like that.
Oh, really? Oh, I've used it for stupid shit before too.
Say it's the closest one, and the people are not dicks. It's like 10 miles away. They got pretty decent prices. If I wanted to go to any other hardware store, I'm looking at a 30-minute drive one way minimum. It is raining and the sun is shining. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, we had that shit yesterday.
One single cloud.
I've noticed a broad spectrum of of people talking about how weird the weather is this spring.
It
Low,
has been weird, but I think it's still par for the course.
I mean, we're in the middle of May.
Oh, you're not. You guys aren't. Can you see it? Kind of, sort of, right? You
What
guys
is it?
probably did.
I see
It
it.
is the brightest neon blue bird I have ever seen in my fucking life.
Yeah, it sticks out. That's for sure. Especially when it was closer to the grass.
We got some cool ass looking birds around here, man. I can't wait till I get my aviary done. BDJ.
Yeah, I can't wait to move, man. Fuck this place.
Squirrel. Yeah, I think the weather's pretty much on par. I mean, that's kind of how you get the average, right? If we're supposed to be an average of 50 degrees right now, you figure you got a 10 or 15 degree swing in either direction. One of those
Right.
times,
Yeah, the right. The above or below average temperatures have to come into play somewhere for the average to work out.
right? It's like from where we're at, the only thing winter wasn't shit, but winter's never been shit here. It seems like we didn't have as many freezing days as we usually do. We might have been like a week or two shorter on like how many days are cold as fuck. But you know what I mean. Other than that, it's still pretty much on par. We're getting the same amount of rain. You know what I mean? Like I'm noticing differences, but it's not a difference enough to be like, oh my god, it's Netanyahu's playing with the goddamn weather machine. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like it's as of right now, it still seems like it's pretty much.
Everybody knows it's Bill Gates and George Soros.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to have somebody come out there and mow that place down by the time I get there. That shit's gonna be a hayfield out there.
yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous. I don't know
I
what kind
don't.
of grasses you got out there, but
Huh?
that shit could be fucking 7, 8 foot tall by the time you get out there.
Yeah, I don't think they're having anybody maintain it.
No, if you got that Johnson grass out there, before you cut it down, you got to invite all the fellas in. We got to have some fucking a Vietnam War reenactment with paintball guns or something.
I'm down.
Run through the sawgrass shooting at each other, or the fucking Johnson grass. You know what I mean?
Yep. I don't know that. Well, I didn't put it in the contract, but it might be something I can ask for before the closing, if it all goes through. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's all hypothetical. You know, like, hey, you have somebody go there and brush hog it down, mow it down, something like that. You know what I mean?
I don't think it'll be that bad though. Honestly, I don't think it's that. It's not the type of. It'll be nice prairie grass, but it's not going to be, you know, unmanageable.
Right. I wouldn't expect Backwoods to haul his mower and shit fucking 3 hours. I don't have a weed eater. I have to get a new weed eater,
Yes, yes, you do.
and I won't have a mower.
I recommend the steel straight shaft. It's been clearing this property for 3 fucking years.
Yep.
Never
Yeah,
fucking
I tried.
never stuttered a single time.
Yeah, I tried the Husqvarna ones, and they're shit.
It was $260 for it, brand new, which you know what I mean, it's the price of a push mower. But that
Yeah.
thing, it's outlasted every push mower we've had 5 push mowers out here. Every one of them, this land has blowed the fuck up. This thing's, I'm about to bust it out today. A few little spots I need to hit.
You got the one with like, can you interchange the heads?
Yeah, giggity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get the saw blade. You can get the three blades. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
all crazy attachments for that bitch.
The chainsaw attachment.
Yeah,
I think they have a little rototiller attachment.
yeah. They got They've got a deal. They've got a wheel kits that you can put on it to use it like a push mower. All kinds of shit.
Yeah. I'm looking at a place that's got 3 blue butterfly.
Yeah, that and my Milwaukee drill are the 2 most expensive tools I have, and those things were worth every fucking penny.
Yep.
I paid $90 for that Milwaukee drill like 6 years ago, and it's still the best drill I've ever had in my life. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a Milwaukee electric drill and a Milwaukee like angle grinder, and those are my 2 favorite tools to use. I like my DeWalt cordless drills. They work pretty good, but I think DeWalt's batteries are fucking shit.
I don't like electric anything. I got to have the cord. I don't trust batteries.
Yeah, they're convenient, man. That's what I'll give them. You know, especially like if you're doing a project out on a farm somewhere, and you're out in the middle of a field. Like when I was doing all that fence repair. You know what I mean? You either got to have power access from your vehicle, or you got to run a cord 300 feet, or go walk. You know, walk into the saw, whatever. It's
Right.
it's helpful in situations, but you got to have, you know, 5, 6 batteries. You're running cordless drills and a saw and a saw, you know, whatever you're running, you got to have a stockpile of batteries. That's a part-time job in itself, keeping caught up on the fucking batteries. You know what I mean?
And then once they go to shit, you still got to dispose of them. That's the problem I had the other day. I had a whole bunch of splody shit. Like, what am I going to do with all this shit now? I can't burn it. I don't want to bury it. You know? So,
Yeah.
can't scrap that shit. They don't take batteries.
No, you got to bring it to the you got to bring it to like the dump or the transfer station or something.
It's too much like work.
They won't take them at they won't take batteries at Napa.
At Napa?
Yeah,
I mean, they probably will. I
I
know
think
they
they
take
will.
cords and shit, but I don't know about just walking in and be like, hey, I got a whole bunch of old batteries.
They might. I mean, not if you brought in fucking 10 of them, but if you brought in 2 or 3, I'm sure they'd be like, "Yeah, bring them in. We'll take care of it."
I'm going to ask them when I go up there after a while.
Yeah. Are you bringing a truck, right?
The Dodge, yeah.
Yeah, throw them in the back of the truck, and then when you're going up there to get the socket or whatever, just ask them, and they'll be like, "Hey, I got 3 batteries with me. You guys take them things." What the fuck they gonna say? No.
Oh, I've already disposed of them, to make them not my problem, but it's still good information to know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was actually mistaken. Backwoods was talking a little while back about.
They don't recycle the lithium batteries, like the rechargeable batteries, the little battery packs. They don't take those.
Oh no. Um, I was talking to the guy I bought my truck from because he's a buddy of mine, and we were talking about the batteries. And I was supposed to buy batteries for that. He bought the new batteries for it as a favor, and they were $240 a piece.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you're lucky I like you because I wouldn't have done that for anybody else that I sold the truck to. I was like, fuck, dude. Yeah. So I got fucking 2 brand new batteries, year old.
Yeah, our
That thing
scrapyard takes batteries, car batteries, regular batteries, but the rechargeable tool batteries, because those things are an explosion waiting to fucking happen.
I think I got that thing pretty dialed in. I don't really think there's anything I need to do to it before I travel with it to change the oil. Trailer brakes are working good. Everything's running fine. Everything feels pretty. I'll probably replace the rear shocks. Those I know I need to replace. I think that's gonna be it, man. I think she's gonna be good to go.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be in no rush to get there, you know, regardless of that property or not. I'm just taking my time, enjoy the adventure.
See the
Make
sights.
Yep. Not even worry about time, you know. Especially if I already get the place, then I already know it's there. You know what I mean? If I get there in a week or two, I get there in a week or two.
Just finished
Ain't
adding a third 12-volt battery for the solar system on my truck. Good shit.
gonna- All right, man. I'm gonna go get some stuff done before it starts raining out here.
Do that. Good day
Peace.
to you.
Later.
Blue said she's got to wash the dishwasher. Is that a fancy way of saying you need to take a bath? Heyo. What up, y'all? What's on the agenda for today? 41 minutes. Saturday morning in America. Oil change on the truck. Try to get them sensors done. Get down there and rake out the movie theater. It's the only thing I have planned for the day. Don't know what else might pop up. No, I gotta tie my ladies down. Start getting them branches spread out. I'll do that as soon as I end this live. Selling shit at the farmer's market. Right on. Yeah, we are in tourist season already, so I plan to not leave as much as possible. Shittiest time of year. Get flooded by yuppies. Fucking retards. Yeah, the ducks were just out a second ago. They act like if I'm not in the yard, they have to stay in their house. As soon as I come outside, if they see me standing in one spot for, 15, 20 minutes, then they'll come out and start exploring. But they act like they can't be out here by themselves. See, when I first come out in the morning and open the door, they come out for about 5 minutes, make a couple circles, and they go right the fuck back in and then just sit there. So we'll be taking some salad today. Pretty much, yeah. They're waiting to see me just so they can run away from me. Salad is easy. So, what up, Full Throttle? Definitely going to have to be taking some of that salad today. My Bone Cruncher has a place in Missouri Ozarks, but don't know where. See, that's where it gets confusing because we're in the Ozarks, but there is Lake of the Ozarks, and then there's the town that's called Ozark. Yeah, that's my lettuce garden. Some scale. It's all nice and soft. Look at that shit. Oh yeah. Lettuce. This is beets. These ones here are the beets. And then I got radishes over here, but the radishes ain't really doing shit. And then of course the ladies. That one needs to be tied down and spread out. And this one here definitely needs to get spread out because she's getting leggy. Duck cam. You don't get two hellos, baby metal. How dare you? For shame. Said I got my moringa has been repotted into its permanent home. It's in a 30-gallon bucket. I've got another 30-gallon bucket that I need to cover a hole in and then fill it up. I don't know what's going to go in there, but I need to have it for something just in case. I haven't sexed the ducks yet. They might both be males. Have to restart your moringa. I got lucky. I'm surprised mine didn't die. I put saran wrap around the entire bucket the other night. Just turned it into a tiny little greenhouse. Have you tried fudge from Uranus, Camo? Apparently, Uranus fudge is supposed to be some of the best. Might get a fire going today. Maybe. I think we're supposed to be pretty damn warm today. I think we might be kissing 80, a little over 80 maybe. So I might not have time to do a fire. I burned most everything the other day, so there's no rush. But oh shit, I got an asparagus root laying out. But we got this one right here. And I do believe we've got a strawberry popped at the top. I'm not sure yet because I've never done strawberries. So I'm gonna give it a couple days, but First official asparagus. And then right here, I do believe that's a strawberry, but I'm not sure. It looks like the start of one. Got that filled in yesterday. Yeah. Most of my big stuff is done. Dog yard still nice and mowed and clean looking. Elderberries jumping like crazy. I got to pull this thing somewhere. I got to check. My bok choy might be ready to go ahead and take seed, but everything else is looking good. Tomatoes jumped. Corn jumped. Peppers are looking good. Carrots are doing great. America. Grapes, good. I got blueberries on my bush. I got grapes on this one. All 6 of my sweet potatoes are still good up there. I do need to bring some dirt over here for the sunflowers. That's something I need to do. Then we'll get some more sunflowers going. Yeah. The part for the mower should be here today or Monday. Coming together. $52 minutes. A couple more minutes. We'll go ahead and hit the button. Have the ladies down, and then I will go up there and throw an oil change on the Ford fucking Ranger. Chop some salad. Just a everywhere day. Yeah, we got some crazy looking birds, man. I need a better camera. The colors on some of these birds is fucking ridiculous. See, there you go. Just out here going squirrel on some birds. I think they're getting ready to walk out. Alien Files released yesterday, y'all. The real dun dun dun. Just saying. You don't save much, or at least I don't. It's like $54 to go get an oil change, or I could do it myself. It's $25 for the oil and like $7 for the filter. My biggest problem is trying to crawl up underneath that little ass fucking truck to reach the oil filter. Seems like it's going to be a quiet and peaceful day around here. Apparently, the Department of War called together a whole bunch of religious leaders from around the world and stuff, and told them to start preparing their congregations for the reality of extraterrestrial life. That way, no religions get shook. So, if any of you are regular church people and you hear your people start talking about aliens, just saying, your pastor's a psyop. What up, Teresa? You figure the damn ducks would start eating the flies because that's where the flies seem to love to be. Nasty sons of bitches. Aliens don't disprove religion, though. It's kind of man's interpretation that kind of corrupts that, I think. Chuck turns 50 next year. Mm-hmm. 59 minutes. Unless y'all give me something to go squirrel on, we got about 60 seconds left. And I'm going to go start doing some shit. 'I used up all my charger. That looks more like a chipmunk, Teresa. I mean, putting squirrel emojis isn't, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. All right, y'all. I'm going to tie down the ladies and go crawl under the fucking Ranger. We just let you watch the ducks. It ain't that serious. How am I going to listen to music if you're watching the ducks? All right, y'all. Oil change and changing out sensors. If you were here on time, you would have already known that. Look at you. Go fucking do something, y'all.